These kids are currently living at my sanatorium. Tsubaki, Kana, Ryosuke.
Nice to meet you. Our families left us when we got sick.
Yeah. Mr. Kirishima's sanatorium gives us free food, shelter.
I'm just doing my part. Ether aptitude regression.
Oh, really? Last I...
Anyway, since we're all here today, let my new manager friend here might not know this, but Harumasa was a real genius when he was a kid. First time he...
He's still a genius, you know?
Not just archery. This kid could learn anything with minimal guidance. Too bad Master turned out the way he did.
Your name's Kana, right?
She's not used to socializing, dude. Come on, no use just standing here. Got any plans next? Maybe we could...
Sorry that we're meeting again under such circumstances, Mr. Kirishima. But we've received an anonymous tip about illegal
activities? You must...
No mistake, sir. We're here for you. Now come along, Mr. Kirishima. We'll get you...
I'm afraid this isn't a good time. I have to take these kids back to the...
Cooperating with public security is every law-abiding citizen's due. Tell you what, I'll take the kids. I promise they'll get back...
Mr. Kirishima.
Okay. I'll entrust the kids with you, Harumasa. But...
Oh. You don't want me to visit...
Of course not. I just don't want you to go out of your way. The sanatorium...
Oh, I see. Well, wouldn't you want a wealthy investor to see your
That's right. I'm very interested in your project. And if I let...
We'd need to prepare for such an esteemed guest properly. We'll be sure to invite you once
yes.
All right. I'll bring them to the port and your...
Okay, kids. Stay close to Haruma.
Got it.
See you later. All right, everyone.
Wait, you mean the drugs we seized are linked to a big case from—
That's what people are saying. Apparently there was this researcher who invented an enhancing serum that could boost ether aptitude significantly in an instant. Even though it had nasty side effects, but that's not even the wildest part. Do you know how the drug— they make it from living beings?
living beings?
You can't even imagine. They make it from—
Live?
It's from patients with a special disease. We saw one, remember? The kid who— I think it was called ether aptitude regression syndrome? It's a terminal illness. Most patients die before reaching adulthood, and the longer they live, the more dangerous it gets. The gist of it is, because of this disease, their tissue can be used to create the wonder drug that
What wonder drug? This is straight up illegal.
Well, it's definitely very risky for the patients, but to be honest, if they could reduce the side effects, I'd be up. Considering we have to go into the hollows regularly, even the best of us can run into danger. If we had a drug—
But isn't that unethical? Yeah, we might be safer.
You make a good—
It's a small price to pay. Since the disease is terminal, just like your colleague pointed out, maybe making the world a better place often means sacrifices. Between patients who won't live, looking at the big picture from New Eridu's standpoint, these patients—
Asaba Harumasa! As an executive officer, no one deserves to be a sacrifice! We all swore an oath when we graduated from the academy. No matter where we end up, public security or not to judge them as more or less valuable. You can't weigh one life over another. If you really—
Seth, calm down.
Interesting. I never thought a man like your brother could have a sibling like you.
Huh? What's my—
Nothing. Just Seth Lowell.
What? You wanna fight?
You're an honest man. You're Oh, and just to clarify, the drug's made from spinal fluid, not body tissue. It has to be well then, I'll leave you officers
What was all that about?
No. I was just curious. By the way, what—
Even though the way the drug is made sounds kinda scary.
I see. The kids are probably done talking. What do you want to drink? It's on me.
Bitter gourd juice?
You might be surprised, but bitterness can actually taste pretty when you've had to take as many meds as I have for— Relax. You can trust— I've also got some—
It was Kirishima who killed—
He's doing experiments. Just a guess. I didn't see any puncture marks on your necks.
Yeah, Kirishima has been using us, taking our whole sanatorium as just one big human experiment lab. But he tells everyone it's a check.
Shinya wasn't even that sick. He had the mildest symptom, but Kirishima... He injected Shinya with the drug he did.
Even though his drug is an unfinished product, the side effects are still too much for...
Shinya took my place.
I know people at public security. I'm taking you—
We can't. He warned us that the other kids at the sanatorium are his—
How's your condition right now?
Not great.
Don't say things like that, Kana.
I'm not just saying that, Tsubaki. I've made up my mind. Next time, at the very least.
No! You should rest more because you're...
There you all are.
Look who's here. What took you so...
I would never. The guy I sent to meet you must have dozed off.
Sounds like he's burnt out from working too hard. You should watch out for that.
You're right, I'll keep that in mind. It's getting late.
Don't worry. I've talked to the kid.
You didn't say anything you shouldn't have.
No!
Good. Remember, you're just... Anyone who dares disobey me will be joining Shinya soon.
This guy is pure—
We'll use the recordings as evidence, and I'm going to... But like Kana said, there are other kids there. As for the spinal fluid, I'll...
What's wrong?
I'm fine. Let's head back first.
Whoa, afternoon tea! Thank you, Master.
Remember, Harumasa, what do we do before snack time?
I know. It's time. I need to get the shot in my neck first.
That's right. And don't forget your daily medicine.
Don't worry, Master. I'm not afraid of pain. But the medicine, it's big.
Good boy.
Then, if I keep being a...
What did you have in mind?
I want... With that, I'll be as good as you. Every
The headband isn't what does that. Very well. But you have to keep
You've been awfully quiet.
Sorry. Anyway, back to what we were saying. I'm just like those kids. This disease affects different parts of the body for different people. For me, it's mainly my lungs and heart. As you can see...
Will you—
Don't worry. My condition is... You know what they say.
What are you talking about? Kirishima is the real bad guy.
Back when I was first diagnosed, my parents took me to the best. They told me they'd get some food for me while we waited. I was too little to even speak properly then. But after that, Master took me in. He taught me a lot of things. He said he wanted to cure me. So it wasn't until much later I realized they weren't giving me shots, but extracting materials from me to make the booster drug. The choker I wear is actually... But hey, oops, I've said more.
But I care.
You don't have to look so sad. Anyway, back to them. He said he wants to help me find Master, but what he really wants... But now that it's come to this, when the time comes,